Hi, good evening, folks. I had no idea that I was supposed to be the keynote, or I guess I must have just gotten a promotion. But Jasmine and I were asked by our friends in the NC State Engineering Foundation to provide you with a little perspective on why we established 2 endowed scholarships. I think it goes without saying that all of us feel that higher education is important, otherwise we wouldn't be here. So I'd rather talk to you a little bit about more personal perspective of why higher education is important to me. I started out, I guess, I don't want to confess to too many sins, but let's just say that originally I did not do very well in school. So when I first started out in marketing and management, I kind of floundered around a little bit. And then something wonderful happened to me. I got married. Now, why was that wonderful? We got a computer for a wedding present. Sorry. Okay. And I remember I used to love to play a computer game. And at the time I was working, and I was doing fine financially, but I really didn't like what I was doing. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't really have a passion for my career. So we had a computer, and I used to love to play Tetris. I don't know, I'm dating myself now. And Jasmine would always start the computer up for me and do all that CD and whatever stuff to get to the right directory and start the game for me, and then I would play Tetris for a while. And she did something terrible. She went away one weekend, and I wanted to play Tetris. So I pulled out the DOS manual and whatever little I remembered, and I sat down, and a computer scientist was born. I loved it. So I immediately changed my major to computer science, started going in the evenings to school while I was working, and graduated with my degree in computer science, and I said, here's my shot. And we talked about it and agreed. I decided I want to go back to grad school and try to kind of re-engineer my career. So I went to grad school, and I took 9.5 years to get my PhD. You may see a theme here. I'm kind of a slow learner because I just got it about 7 years ago. But I guess the thing for me is that coming here to State and the career that I've been able to start has been a wonderful opportunity, because now I can actually do something where I'm a professional, I make a decent living, but most importantly, I love coming to work every day. I enjoy what I do. So that's what higher education has done for me, and I think you'll see that there's that same theme in the reasons why we created the scholarships we did. So we created the Michael and Olga Liss Scholarship in mechanical engineering to honor Jasmine's grandparents. Jasmine's grandmother, Olga, went to Hunter College in New York, and you can imagine a woman going to college quite a number of years ago. The only way that she was able to go to college was City College was free. In fact, just to get to college, just to get to school each day, her mother didn't eat lunch so that she would have the 10 cents for car fare to get there and back. So her grandfather had an athletic scholarship. And he went, sorry, you did it to me. So he went for 2 years to college, and then he was injured. He was on an athletic scholarship. He was injured, and he could no longer go to school. Okay. The Renee and Stan Katz scholarship was for my mother and stepfather, and she had applied for MIT, was accepted, and then at the scholarship meeting, they used to have you meet with one of the donors in a city. She was denied a scholarship because she was a woman. There were boys who needed scholarships. So she had to settle for going to Cornell. So she was lucky, she got accepted to Cornell, and she got her computer science degree. I don't remember what year, but in the early 60s, she was working as a computer programmer. And she was also the first in her family to get a college degree. So I guess the opportunity, the potential for education is very personal to us, and that's kind of our mission here at NC State. We don't have any children. The students here, the students in our classes, the students that we advise, those are our children. So I love the fact that the Engineering Foundation has this dinner so that we have a chance to have the opportunity to meet our scholars and to see them. I didn't know that Bryce was in my class the first semester that he was here, that he was my scholar, but I figured it out about 3/4 of the way through the semester, and I didn't say anything, and he didn't know. But it's nice to it's nice to have an opportunity to help them in their connection, to have that personal connection with them. So we get to help. While the students get to do all the homework and take all the tests and do all that hard work, we get to feel like we're making a small contribution to their success. And that's kind of exciting. So I'd just like to finish up and say, because I don't want to take too long, I'm sure that we all have other places to be this evening, and we also have a nice young man to hear from. But I'm very optimistic about the future. We have a lot of problems now. We have issues with the economy, issues with unemployment, the environment, energy. But what do engineers do? This is participation. I feel like I'm teaching now. No, they solve problems, right? And that's what we're all about. So whether it's innovating, creating new products to meet challenges, that's what these young men and ladies are going to be doing. We hope. And from all experience that I've seen through all the students I've taught, 3,000 students had a program. I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of people when they first came here and when they were leaving, and we turn out winners. We turn out great students who, 5 or 10 years later, I hear from them or I read their name in the newspaper and I see how well they're doing, and I would expect the same level of success for the students who are here now. So I just have 3 things, and I am going into teacher mode, that I'd like to say to the students here tonight. Unfortunately, the dean stole one of them from me already, but I'm going to say it again anyway because I think it's important. But the first thing that I wanted to say to them is that they need to find something to do that they're passionate about. You're going to be going to work for a long time. Okay? Hopefully you'll have a nice 40 or 50-year work career. Find something that you're passionate about, that you're excited about, that turns you on, that makes you want to come into work every day. Okay? Second thing is go out and make lots of mistakes. Contrary to what people will tell you, mistakes are good. Okay? The trick is don't make the same mistake twice. Mistakes mean that you're taking chances. Mistakes means that you're trying things. It's okay to make mistakes. Obviously you don't want to make expensive ones, because then you'd be making the mistake of looking for a new job. But mistakes mean that you're taking meaningful chances and you're trying interesting things. And it's through the innovation, it's through the new technologies, the new products, the new processes that we create, new methods of energy conservation, that we will continue to have a vibrant economy. Okay? And the third thing that I wanted to say, which is just to repeat what Dean said, was when you are successful in your careers, and note that I said when, not if, because I have full confidence in all of you. Okay? I hope that you'll consider donating to the college to help those that came after you have the same opportunities that you have now. And to say to all the donors, as a faculty and staff member here, greatly appreciate the help that you've done, that you've given to help us complete our mission, even in a tough economy. It's very exciting for me to work at NC State because it's always been throughout my graduate career and through my professional career, how can we do something, not that we can't? And we always figure out a way. So thank you very much.